action.
Action. We're on, Christine. I think Christine's nervous.
A little nervous. Not too bad.
Everybody give her some love. She's going to do just fine.
For sure. So Christine is back with us.
Well, I think they all knew
I
that.
know, but I'm on lives.
No one's joining us yet.
No? Did they hear?
Oh.
Just teasing.
Nope, now they're coming.
That's good. Well, welcome everybody, and happy Tuesday to everyone. We are first Tuesday of the month.
Uh-huh.
Shocking. So what are we doing, Christine?
We're doing KimberBell DDE.
Woohoo!
That's exciting. So Christine, of course,
Hi, Miss Nancy.
did come back with us. We're so thrilled, and she is going to be full-time starting yesterday,
Starting last week.
starting last week.
She's been here a
Last
week.
didn't count. It just was here.
Well, where was I?
At the
Oh, yeah,
show.
that's right. We're at the show. Never mind. I
Oh
remember
my
now.
gosh.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, she did start last week. That's good.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is her first live back, so it's good.
It is her first live.
That's right.
She actually has done an in-store demonstration.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you did demo, didn't you? Yep.
Yep, she's back.
That's right. Couple of announcements. We are, of course, fresh off our show at the Douglas County Fairgrounds.
What a show.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
show.
it was
That
a good
really
show.
good. Really busy, really fun, lots of energy. We loved it. It was very, very fun. So
Anne says looking good. I'm not sure she's talking about Christine or you.
definitely not me. Definitely not. So again, we do have those sale prices. Kate doesn't know this, but I'm extending them through the end of the week here. So
Gotta love him.
I know, exactly. So we are going to extend those sale prices and our sale flyer for a couple more days until we can get our price sheet up to date. So that is an exciting new announcement, Kate. You
Yes.
happy?
Yeah.
Good. So,
Everyone's saying welcome back, Christine.
That's right.
Thank you.
Also, we've got a class coming up.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, this is very, very fun. It is a Serger Club project.
It's very cute.
Isn't
It is.
And again, this was made with the applaud. You guys who don't have an applaud need to get one. I know, everybody clap. Everybody clap. So again, you can do this really cool chain stitch corded embroidery look.
That's a new word for you.
Corded embroidery.
Yeah.
You like that? I just made it
Chain
up.
stitch corded embroidery. So tune in Friday morning and Patrick's going to show you how to do
How to
this.
do this? Yes, exactly. But again, it's so beautiful, and you put cords into the upper wipers, and it makes this really cool look. You
So
can see.
if you do not have an applaud, you can do a variation. It won't be quite the same, but you can absolutely do a
I
variation.
don't think you heard what I said at the beginning. That everybody needs an applaud.
Okay.
That's right. So again, very, very beautiful technique. This is a beautiful pillow. And Kate's going to be teaching that. And do we have kits left already?
No, we are officially out of kits because we ran out of rickrack.
Are you even putting a zipper in? Or are you doing that with the
I am.
serger?
And cording.
And cording? So we're doing corded embroidery on this too.
No, cording on
Oh yeah, look at
the
that.
piping.
Oh, I get it.
Oh my gosh. Please send help.
All right.
And I do have next month's project ready. If you want to grab it off the wall there, Christine. It is
Placemats.
It is Christmas in July. So, of course, we are doing Christmas projects as much as we can through the month of July. And what's the date on this class, Christine?
It
Was
is
the-
Monday,
the 14th?
The 14th, yes.
So this is Monday, the 14th of July at 10 a.m. So this is the next serger project. Any serger can do this one. So we are utilizing the wave, but if you don't have the wave, you can still do the project. It will just be like a solid color here for you. Or you could use variegated thread. We do have fabric kits. I don't think we put this up because we weren't planning on talking about that. But we do have July's Serger Club project ready to go too. That's going to go to Michelle Murray.
That's what I was thinking too.
Really? Yeah. We were trying to think of someone that's got granddaughters that would be able to use that. And hopefully she's got multiple granddaughters. So hopefully they won't fight over that.
Oh, that's true. Congratulations, Michelle. That's very cool.
Yeah. I haven't seen her on yet today, so I hope she's on.
Joke.
I do.
Oh, she is
I
on.
had to have a blonde joke.
That's right.
A blonde.
I was always having one blonde joke.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. A blonde goes for a job interview in an office. The interviewer decides to start with the basics. So, miss, can you tell me your age, please? The blonde counts carefully on her fingers for about 30 seconds before replying, 22? The interviewer tries another straightforward one to break the ice. And can you tell me your height, please? The young lady stands up and produces a measuring tape from her handbag. She then traps one end under her foot and extends the tape to the top of her head. She checks the measurement and announces 5'2". This isn't looking good. So the interviewer goes for the real basics. And just to confirm for our records, your name, please? The blonde bobs her head from side to side for about 20 seconds, mouthing silently to herself before replying, Mandy. The interviewer is completely baffled at this stage, so he asks, just out of curiosity, miss, I can understand counting on your fingers to work out your age, and the measuring tape for your height is obvious, but what were you doing when I asked you your name? Oh, that, replies the blonde. That's just me running through happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. More blonde jokes to come. I think we missed the blonde jokes. Oh, we are ready. What have you got for us?
Are we showing this or are we doing this?
Go ahead and talk about this first.
Okay, well, I don't know a whole lot about this other than it's a mystery. But we are going to be doing June's block. So we are going to be doing there's 2 of the blocks, right, every month?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to be stitching out one of those.
Okay, so the DDE mystery is something that if you are participating in that, you would have got the files downloaded to your KimberBell account on June 1st. And hopefully you've been following along with us for the whole year. So let's go get stitching. Yeah, that might be a good idea. We have a little trunk show of punch needle today because we had some punch needle samples sent in from KimberBell. Hello, Summer. Whoa. I'm sorry. Whoops. Matt, can you take this for me? Hello Summer is not a Janine Babbage.
Hello, Summer.
That's that new USA. We'll go back and look at it in a few minutes. I'm going to be offering it as an in-store class, but I know you're busy with grandkids, Miss Tammy. And I'm also going to do it as a live.
Okay, that is really cute.
Can you move your microphone up closer?
Oh. Sure.
It was a really good joke. Okay. Somebody just asked me about Mystery 58, and it starts tomorrow. So Mystery 58 starts tomorrow.
Okay. Is that better? We good?
Let's see. Miss Barb, let us know if that is better for you. She's moved it up higher.
I didn't realize it was so low. Okay. So, do I show the block or wait till we're done?
We can show the block.
So this.
I don't think you need me to tell you what to do.
Well, I didn't know if you'd reveal them at the end. Okay, so this is the block that we are going to be stitching out today. So we are going to be doing the background quilting. So I'm going to do all of that in the hoop, and we are going to get started.
I will make sure we get that pattern ordered for you, Tammy. It is not machine embroidery. It is regular applique. So confirm to me that you're still okay with that.
Okay, so you are going to hoop up your light mesh stabilizer. And then you are going to have your background piece. And on the background piece, which is this, is it called linen?
Yes.
Piece. And then you will have a yellow applique piece for the flower and then 2 white ones. And on all 4 of those pieces, I did iron on the KimberBell fusible backing. You will have a piece of the KimberBell pink glitter, and then you're also going to want to cut a piece of batting if you are doing it the block by block quilting. Okay?
I think most people are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Got it, Tammy.
the first thing we're going to do is we are going...
Oh, Miss Renee. She said, I've already made mine. I just want to see my sunflower girl.
Okay.
Somebody brought in a really cute sunflower panel earlier. It was really cute.
Okay, so I'm just going to put a brighter color on only because I feel like it's easier to see.
So Wanda, thank you for asking that. I think we are planning on doing the prairie flowers on live. I actually just think we kind of forgot about it. So I will try and make sure we get those on the schedule.
Okay, so if you have your directions, so you have your quilt block instructions, it has your design, and then if you go down below, you have your option 1, which is the block by block quilting. That is where you're going to find what design you're going to bring in. So I am going to find the spring 6 embroidery and then doing the block by block. And we are going to bring in the 6 by 8 design. So that is right here. Okay, and we are going to set that one. Okay, so now I am going to add my embroidery right on top of my quilt block. So we are going to just go to add, go to our USB stick, and we're going to bring in the design. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay, and we're going to set it. Now, if you look for down here under special alignment, it does have you move the block down. So it comes in centered on that quilting block. So we do want to move it so that our edge of our embroidery is at the edge of our quilting, not the edge of our, oh, that's not what we wanted. Oh boy. How come it won't? Okay. So not the outside of the block, but like where it's going to like do the tack down of our actual fabric. So I want to select my embroidery and I want to move that down so that it's touching like the second, oh my gosh, second to inside line.
And that is so that the stems of the flowers go into the seam allowance and they're not floating. So when we look at Christine's block that she did here, it's got less than 1/4 of an inch down there so that when it goes into the quilt block, the quilt blocks are sewn together, the flowers will look like they're
coming out of
in the seam.
Basically. Yeah. Okay. So our first step is going to be a placement stitch for our batting. And I'm only doing this in pink so that you can see it on the screen. But once I do my background quilting, I will actually change that color.
Nancy said Christine hasn't missed a beat. Just like she never left. First KimberBell class I did on Zoom, she toured it.
Gosh.
Oh no, we might have to stop right now because where did those come from?
From Nancy.
They're not Nancy's.
They are Nancy.
They are the best cinnamon rolls.
Where did they show up from? Oh, she's here.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to put the phone on the tripod and leave you to this whilst I go eat. I think I need a cup of coffee to go with that.
Yes, yum.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so now we are going to put our batting down and we're just going to center that on there. And then we are going to tack that down.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, those look delicious.
Have you had them before?
Mm-hmm.
She should sell those. They really are.
They are really good.
Yeah. And I think there's actually a little bit of cinnamon roll underneath all of that frosting too. Thank you, Nancy.
See you, Nancy.
They are yummy.
Yeah, we got Nancy Russ down in Littleton, and Nancy up here delivers us food. Just love that. This is a cute one.
It is cute.
It takes 43 minutes to sew out. You're gonna have fun.
I wonder if it goes up higher.
Miss Debbie, I have a note on my desk to give you a call if you want to call me after live. They didn't write your telephone number down, and I had been too lazy to look it up in the system, so I'm sorry. I was planning on calling you this afternoon.
Whoa. Okay, so now we are going to trim our batting up to our stitches. All the way around.
Christine is using the 6x10 hoop. It's actually a really good hoop for KimberBell projects.
It's like, I like this hoop and the 8x12. Those are my two favorite hoops.
Really? The two that don't come with the machine. They don't come with any.
Purpose.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so then the next stitch is going to be a placement stitch for our fabric.
Okay, so I have a question. When you're at home and you're stitching these blocks out, do you really stitch this placement stitch for your fabric?
No.
You lay it straight down and do a tack down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
But we're following the rules. But no, I will normally skip it. Although last night I did not, or the other night, Friday night, I think I did not skip it. I was like, I'm doing everything it says.
I'm going to follow the rules.
Didn't want to forget anything.
The master trimmer is back. Yes, she is.
Okay, so at this point I am going to put on the same color as my background quilting. Typically, like at home, if I was doing this, I would have just kept that same color on the whole time.
But it doesn't show up on camera very well.
And I don't like my tack down. I don't want it to, I don't know, be a bright color. So I'm going to put that on there, and we are going to lay our fabric down and do our tack down.
And these blocks are pretty oversized.
They are.
That you have plenty of wiggle room.
Mm-hmm. That's very rude of you.
Oh. Look what she is doing over there in front of us.
She's like, I got it.
Are they still warm?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. They are the best.
Okay, but on this tack down, we do not trim our fabric. So we are leaving our fabric. We will trim that at the end with the rulers. Okay, so our next stitch is going to be our quilting. So we are just doing that in like a off-white cream color. Okay.
And the quilting on this one is really cute. It's
really
got like
cute.
Mushrooms and snails. Yeah.
I love their background. I love their quilting designs. They're adorable. Oops.
A couple of people have asked if you kept up on embroidery and sewing. I don't think you did too much, did you?
Nope. I did not. I did like crafty stuff, like with
Like hot glues?
yes, I did a lot of that, but I did do like craftier, like just like electronic cutting stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't do any sewing. Not really. Although Dylan is very interested in doing sewing, but clothing.
Oh, really?
He crops his tops.
Oh.
Because that's the style. Not so his tummy shows, but just the way, like the way
Yeah.
they fit. And he's always like wanting to hem his stuff, and so he's
So
interested in it.
unfortunately, we don't mail cinnamon rolls. And Wendy Rose says she needs to come up for a cinnamon roll. Oh, I mean a stabilizer.
Oh, yum. So we are doing the DDE for KimberBell, the mystery quilt. So this is the block for June. So we are just creating our second block right now, and it is at the full speed. So it's at the 1050.
Okay, so this quilt is a quilt that we started in January. It's going to go through the rest of the year. We did have fabric kits available for the first few months at least. But anyway, we had one that we were holding for a customer that she chose not to purchase it. So I do have one kit left. It's not online because we only have the one. So this is the complete fabric kit. It does include the backing and the binding, and it is $84.99 if anybody is interested in our very last kit. Miss Nancy Rust is going to take that.
Okay. Do you stitch this?
No, I don't know why it's on there. I think it's an error.
So there is like a line with a dash in the center. I did not stitch it, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't. Do you think it's for maybe center? I don't know. But then I don't stitch this stitch either. The tack down of the, which I think those are for if you're not doing background quilting.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So then the first one is going to be the top of the pink flower. So you have two different shades of pink. So it's going to be the darker shade of pink is this one.
Linda, I'm making a note here on that, and I will obviously make it right for you. I don't understand what happened there. Do you want to show a couple of the new KimberBell items? Because this one takes a little while, right?
Okay. So they have come out with a new color of felt, which is like it's called chestnut. So it is like a dark brown. It's a pretty brown. So they have a new color of felt. And then they also came out with their new screen mesh. So you can do embroidery onto this and go into hand with their oval bamboo hoops. I actually really want to try this.
I wanted to stitch on it, yeah.
I looked up some of the things for it. It looks fun. So they have the new screen and the oval hoops to go with that, which I think the new Hello Pumpkin, right? Event You are doing some of this.
Yes, you are. And I think in the bonus CD also they're using it. Yeah. Nancy, I will put you down, and yes, there is 2, each kit makes a set of 2 on the placemats for the July Serger Club. Did you see Amanda's little bee coasters that she did yesterday?
Yeah, I saw them on the computer. Those are
Yeah. So, Miss Jan, we are doing the DDE from KimberBell today. So, the mystery quilt. We are on the June block. And this one does have quite a bit of stitching to it.
It does.
And it's also using glitter, which we can't get anymore.
I know. I just heard that from Amanda today.
Yeah, we have very, very few colors that still have a little bit of stock left on them.
That's a bummer. I loved their glitter.
I did too. It's very different from the OESD
It
glitter.
is. Yeah.
Thinner and adheres.
Yep.
Yes.
We should have a funeral. A glitter roll.
A farewell.
Amanda wants a
Farewell
glitter,
party.
wants a farewell or a glitter roll farewell funeral. She's being a little bit dramatic. I agree, Wanda. She said it doesn't seem right that we're talking Christmas in July.
Oh my gosh.
We've had a weird
Seriously.
spring.
Yeah. Just goes. It's like goes by so fast. Christmas in July. Maybe I should have stitched some of it ahead of time.
You know what I think I did on one of my blocks is I didn't trim this one.
Oh, and then did
Yeah.
that would have made
Uh-huh.
that would have made sense.
Because some of them do, and we may not keep you on for the whole thing, but we'll see. I think most of you know how to do the trimming on,
I mean, we could still show it, just put it in the size, I guess.
oh, absolutely, we could do that. So because the show, we just had a show here in Denver, KimberBell actually sent in some of their brand new punch needle kits. And I do, not kits, but we do have the kits too, but they're samples. We do have to mail these back. And I was getting ready to package them up this morning. And I'm like, we should save these and show them. Isn't it cute?
So this is a kit, and these ones come together.
They do come together. Mm-hmm.
So, very cute. Very, very cute. I like the little, like, firework.
Yeah, I like how this one is like raised here, but the background is not. And then, of course, it's got the applique on there. And if you're getting any of their new kits actually all come pre-printed. So if you did any of the original ones, then you know that you had to trace the designs. But any of the new ones now are coming in. Yeah. And I think you put these all up online, right?
I did, yes.
So this one is the Cowgirl Boot, I think is what it's called.
So. Cowgirl Americana or something like that. And then there's the flack. Very cute.
You were behind there. Matt was waving at you. You can say hi, Matt. Say hi to everybody. That is Christine that is here, Miss Cherry. You know what? Actually, Cherry, we have a note up on our door waiting for an item that maybe you were going to be returning to us. And we haven't seen it come through yet. So let us know if you're still planning on doing that or if we can get rid of our note. Let's see what else is going on, Christine. Saturday. So Saturday is, we've kind of just got like a open, yeah, not like a,
Show your project.
I would if I knew what I did with it.
The cutting
So
table.
Viking is doing,
Just whip that up real quick.
yeah. Viking is doing, has been sending out emails. So if you are a Viking owner, or whether you're not a Viking owner, but you just want to come in and say hi, we will just have cookies and coffee, and then we will have a little make and take station set up for you where you will make a quick and easy project on a Viking machine. And we will actually be making a little tissue cover. And this one we did the crystals on, but we'll have different things that you can do. You can do pop-up or the applique or the sequins. So let us know if you're planning on coming so we can make sure that we have enough kits for you. But any time that we are open on Saturday from 10 to 4, I know that Viking has been sending out some emails. And lose the note is what she says. Okay, we will take the note. Thanks for letting us know. And Miss Tammy says, be careful, the pre-printed will transfer to your iron. Ooh. So use a press cloth, and I'm presuming that's when you're fusing the fabric down. So some of them, if they are called Punch Needle Plus, has applique fabric. So I think Tammy's talking about when you fuse this fabric down, that the lines are transferring to her iron. Don't include the print on the back for the loop stitch. Good point. So you do... if you're doing the loop stitch, which is actually on the one that Christine liked. So this one right here would be called the loop stitch. Can you see how it's raised up? And that would mean that you would actually punch from the back side of the project.
Okay.
And Tammy is saying that the reverse side, so you would need to trace those lines to the reverse side.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so on this next step, I'm gonna just point it out because I did it wrong. I did dark green on this stitch right here, but in the directions it is definitely a charcoal color. I just am colorblind, I guess, but I'm gonna do the green on this the same so that both blocks are the same, but I don't think it looks too bad.
I like it. And then
it's supposed to be like a dark.
and then there is crystals to add at the end, right?
Yes, and they will go on the top of these little guys.
Perfect. So anyway, going back to the little Viking make and take project on Saturday, if any of you are coming to the store and would like to sit and make one of the projects, please give us a call and let us know so that we can be prepared. We won't have cinnamon rolls. They'll all be gone by then. But we will have cookies or donuts or something. They better not be gone. I want one.
We've all had two.
Live.
Mine too, Sandy. What part of California are you in, Miss Lenny? It is very nice to see Christine back. You might need to go back and read all the comments today, Christine.
Okay.
Okay, so we do have a manager special today. Oh, Amanda brought 2 manager specials over here for us. Okay. Oh, right near Disneyland. Okay.
She said she bought 3. Yeah, there's 3.
Oh, there is. Wow, she wants us to be busy. I love this fabric line. So these are fat quarters, and there is a total of 12. Is there 12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so a total of 3 yards, and this is $30.
Wow. Very cute.
Oh, Verna Bobo says she was just thinking about you last night and how she always enjoyed your projects.
Thank you.
So this is a really nice collection. This is actually a Quilting Treasures fabric line called Vortex. And it was a really pretty line, but they've actually clearanced it out.
Wow.
Yeah, but I really like it. Evelyn White is going to take that one.
I love them.
We're referring people to the Wheels document. It's on Highway 287.
Got it. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have another one. This is a pickle pie. These are cute. I think it's called So Happy. So it has a little like door hanger, a coaster, a little pin cushion. So this is all in the hoop embroidery, and it is only $12.
So
Pickle pie.
any left? When you say any left, Roberta, what do you mean?
Maybe like, do we have any of the bolts left of that fabric?
We do.
We do. I saw the yellow this morning.
Yeah, the yellow one's really pretty. Are you asking if there's any bundles left and whether we can make more bundles? Because we probably could. And Lenny says, I want 2. I don't know if you're wanting 2 bundles. Sold pickle. Thanks, Nancy. It was wonderful to meet you too, Karen. Roberta, I'm going to write you down for one of the fat quarter bundles.
Because maybe we could do some colors if we don't have them all.
I'm pretty sure that we actually can still make it.
Oh, really?
Oh, hang on. I'm missing lots. I think I will just go back and read the comments afterwards because I think I'm losing everybody. So if you are wanting one of those fat quarter bundles, they might be slightly different shades, but we can pull that together for you. So just let us know on here. They're $30 for 12 fat quarters.
Okay. And then we are going to change to our lighter shade of pink, and it's going to do top stitching on the pink flower, just like a top layer.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry to hear that hubby is in the hospital. And it's nice to have you on here. So I think we'll just let it stitch for a couple more minutes and then we will just show them the finished block tomorrow. Well, actually they have the finished block here,
It's
yeah.
the same thing. There's really nothing special about it.
It's just basic.
The glitter.
Okay, shall we go over and talk about the orange pop rulers? Okay.
Oh, I was gonna grab. Okay, so for the trimming of this block, you are going to be using the orange pop rulers. So the one that you're going to cut it down to is the 6.5 by 8.5. So you'll have your block and you'll want to use a rotating cutting mat, and you are going to center your block. So you'll have your like basting stitching down of your fabric, and that's normally what I typically use as kind of like a guide. And then you can nest your bigger size ruler on the outside of those so that you have a little bit more like something to hold on to. And then this is new to me. So Kate had talked about today, like she likes to use it because it's smaller, but it's still the QS. So you can get it really down into those grooves, which I thought was really great. So you're just going to use that, cut all
So you
four
always
sides.
start, go ahead and rotate. You always start just slightly in from the corner, right? And then come back just a little
I
way.
do, yeah.
Yes.
So I always start and then I'll come back, so I know that I get back into that groove. So I know that I cut them. And you always want to cut just like you would a normal ruler. So you're always cutting against the ruler and then turn, and against the ruler and turn, and then you will have the size block that you need.
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
I guess we'll just finish it.
Okay, and then Christine's going to finish stitching this one out, and we'll show you tomorrow. It is going to be Paula and myself. Tomorrow we will be starting Mystery 58.
Did we show them the moon thing?
Oh, absolutely, we can show them the moon thing.
I told them yesterday that we would show it.
Okay, I'm going to show you the moon thing.
What's the moon thing?
It's a... Oh, can
I'll
you...
move it. I'll move it.
So here is the... I don't know why she calls it a moon. Why is it a moon?
I think it's moon glow.
Oh, Moon Glow is the name of the pattern. Isn't that amazing? This is from a very talented local lady. Look at the quilting that she did in this.
That's amazing.
Look at that quilting. It is absolutely amazing. This is an in-store class. We're starting in June. So if anybody wants to learn to do paper piecing, foundation piecing, this is the great beginners class. I tried to say that with a straight face. But seriously, it is a beautiful, beautiful to be being done on a monthly basis, basically through the rest of the year, starting in June. Isn't it crazy?
It's very pretty.
Yeah. So kudos to our friend Pam. That is one of our local ladies here. She is the quilter that did this one.
Very cute.
And I think with that, we are going to go ahead and let you go. And we will speak to you all soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.